How to find the best trades with the trend rider indicator, step by step and across all the time frames. So hello, welcome back, and I've gotten a lot of emails and requests for another trend rider video. So here we are. I've prepared a very special and very interesting webinar, I think, for you. And if you find this helpful, make sure to leave a comment below, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get the trend rider indicator on your MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and also for TradingView, then make sure to check the link in the description below as well. What is the trend rider and what are the benefits of it? So the trend rider is an indicator that we on Tradeciety developed based on our own wishes, on our own trading, and we want to have an indicator that helps us find better trades, helps us time the trades. It also helps us to write trades and stay in trends for a very long time with full confidence, because we have seen in our own trading and with all the traders that we are mentoring that one of the big issues is that traders often cut their winning trades too early, and the trend rider is going to help you stay in trades for a long period of time when there are reasons. Also, the trend rider can be combined with all trading strategies across all the time frames and across all markets. And now let's get into a few chart studies. So those are mostly trades and trading opportunities and just very interesting chart studies from the current trading week. So here we are starting with the Aussie US dollar on the 30-minute chart, and there was a very interesting inverse head and shoulders right at an existing and very important support level. So this level here at 0.637, when you look left, this is going to be a very important level. The market tried to trade into this, was rejected, and then on the way higher you can see here's an inverse head and shoulder with the left shoulder, the head and the right shoulder, and a very well-defined resistance level. And on the breakout you see that the trend rider, first the background color turned green and also the histogram turned green as well. And as you may know or may not know, the trend rider is mostly a two-part indicator. First, usually what happens is that the background color turns green or red, and then the histogram also turns red or green, which is then the final piece to the puzzle. And if you can combine it with a breakout, often you will find very, very great trading opportunities. So here, once the market broke out above the previous high, the background color turned green and also the histogram turned green, giving you, well, the green light to get into a trade if this is based on your trading approach. And you can see the market kept making higher highs and higher lows all the way until recently. Here already the background color was white for a short period of time, but the trend then resumed. Now we are seeing the first time that we have multiple candles in a white background color. Now it's showing us more and more that the momentum might be over. This week on the Euro Aussie on the 30-minute as well, there were two very, very interesting studies. First, the market is coming from a strong uptrend. Always was the background color green, and then here at the top the background color changed, the histogram changed, giving us an indication that the uptrend might be over. At the same time, you are getting a very precise head and shoulder pattern. The left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. You have a very well-defined support neckline. Then you have your break and your retest. And on the break, the background color turned red here, giving you a first indication. And then shortly after, on the retest and on the pullback, you are now getting more bearish histograms as well. And then during this whole downtrend, the background color never changed. It's always giving you this bearish confirmation signal. Then the market moved into a sideways range. It tried to break out. Some traders may have traded this with a bullish breakout, which may or may not have worked out. Nothing works 100% of the time. And then at the same time, you then a few candles later have a trend continuation breakout. So here you can see we have a resistance level after this bearish trend wave. And on the breakout, as the trend continuation was triggered, you have your background color turn red, and shortly after also the histogram. So you can see you can use the trend rider to find new trends, and you can use the trend rider to find potential trend continuation breakouts as well. We can use the trend rider in many different ways. I recently also made a day trading video with the trend rider. I made a video how you can use it with the Fibonacci strategy. And this is what we are having here. So the market was in a sideways range. A very, very important support level is coming in here from previous price history. The market touched the support level, turned around, and then it made this ABC move, A here to B to C, very precise 61.8 retracement. And after the retracement held, you can see the background color first turned green. The histogram then also turned green on the breakout, and it could have helped you with the trend rider and the histogram to write this breakout and this continuation on the fib. And you can see the market easily reached the 161, and now it is clearing the 200 level. So maybe a good time to take some exits after a potentially a very, very nice breakout scenario. So the trend rider, as I said in the beginning, it can really be combined with very different trading strategies. It's giving you additional confirmation. So whatever your current strategy is, you may use the trend rider to just have another level of confidence and another tool that helps you trade with more confidence. We have a fake out scenario here. So there's a very important resistance coming from the left-hand side. The market moved into it, found resistance first, but then made a breakout attempt. The breakout attempt was immediately rejected. The market fell back into the range. Before, you can see the background color was green. The background color then turned white. And then on the breakout below the last swing low, the background turned red, and also the histogram then turned red shortly after. And it's giving you the red light, so to speak, in this downtrend, the confirmation to ride this downtrend until now, where the background color turned white, indicating that it's not a complete trend reversal, but at least we are seeing now signs of fading momentum and the downtrend is not as strong anymore. We have a potential setup here on the Aussie New Zealand all the way on the one day chart. And the market is reaching now here this huge supply area, which caused this downtrend. The market was in an uptrend. It reached the demand area or the supply area. It's giving us here this very tilted head and shoulder. Left shoulder had the right shoulder. On the lower time frames, you will see this is a very accurate trend line here. But the background color is still green. It's not ready yet. And this is very important. The trend rider will help you to avoid early entries as well. Many people have a problem with FOMO, the fear of missing out, and they often get into trades too early. And the background color in the histogram will help you avoid many of such areas and such scenarios. So you really want to wait, even after the trend line break, you want to wait until you have the trend background color turn red, and also here the histogram turn red to give you the bearish confirmation that you need. We have here also another example, which I'm currently looking at, the Euro Mexican on the daily chart. You can see we have a triple top here at the top. We have a very nice trend line with a well-defined support area. I'm waiting for a potential breakout to the downside. The background color is already white, but it's not red yet. So we really need to wait for the breakout, and we really need to wait for the background color to turn red. And this is one of the great ways how the trend rider may help you to avoid early entries. I've seen it in my trading. I've seen it with many traders that I mentor. Early entries are a big problem, and the trend rider is really giving you here a visual help that helps you hopefully to avoid some of the early entries and just be a little bit more precise with your entries. We have here also another potential breakout, also all the way on the 1 day, and the background color is already turning green here, but the market is still not trading above the resistance level, and there is no bullish and no green histogram signal yet. So you really need to wait for the market to clear a level, and also you need to wait for the histogram to turn green. This is a very interesting case study from this week. This is the 4-hour time frame, and we are going to use it with a top-down approach. So you can see here there's a big resistance level. The market traded back into it, gave us here this engulfing candle on the 4-hour with a fake out. And here on the day, on the 4-hour, it is still green all the way. The background color is green. The histogram is already turning white, but the background is green. But if we go lower to the 1-hour time frame, we were able to draw this trend line in here. And you can see this is the level. This is what the daily or the 4-hour fake out with a pin bar looked like. And on the breakout of the trend line, you can see the histogram then turned also red on this candle. The background color is red, so this would have been a potential way how you can find a bearish scenario. And then when we skip forward a few candles, you can see after the breakout and after the bearish confirmation here with the histogram, now the market is moving lower. So it's going to be Friday afternoon shortly. The market is soon entering the weekend mode or the pre-weekend mode where the price action slows down. So we might see that the background color is going to turn white shortly when the market moves sideways. But so far this looks really good, and it shows how you may have used the trend rider for a top-down approach. And this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Let me know which trading strategy you prefer to use with the trend rider, and I will make a new video shortly. Happy trading!